How to do tantric massage and why do people need it? As I have been practicing tantric massage for more than 10 years now and also teaching it for more than 5 years, I would like to share some of my reflections. So, tantric massage. Obviously, it involves physical touch. And touch, it's something what we as a human beings deeply need. When babies are born, we all need to be held, we need to be touched, we need to be cuddled. And as we grow up, we don't lose this need for being touched. Unfortunately, many people, they don't show it to their partners that we want to be touched, we want to be held, embraced. Perhaps we see it as a fear to be rejected, or perhaps we see it as a weakness. There could be various reasons. But at the same time, many couples actually looking how to learn how to touch their partner, and we're looking how to deepen their connection, and we come to learn tantric massage. And this is such a beautiful reason to do it. And many people encounter Tantra by accident. They just want to gain more physical pleasure, they want to connect with their bodies perhaps, they want to learn their bodies, perhaps they want to deepen the connection with their partners, and that's how we encounter Tantra. And this is so beautiful and powerful already. And the beauty of Tantra is that everybody can find in Tantra what we need to find, what we are ready to learn. And if you want to learn more physical side of Tantra, you can start from tantric massage, and of course then you will encounter there is so much more Tantra has to offer. Tantra has teachings about how to develop yourself, how to do this personal development, also spiritual development, also healing, purification of the body, and so on. There is so much we can actually gain from tantric knowledge. But coming back to tantric massage, so how do we do it? And what is important when you're doing this for your loved one, for example, you do it with this sense of detachment. And by saying that, what do I mean? So that means we're not being attached to the results. We're doing this unconditionally. No matter what, you don't think, what will I gain from that myself? But you just fully immerse yourself in this practice. And then the results will be completely different. So we're doing this as a sacred, as a devotional act. In Tantra, we're always trying to see God everywhere. And in this case, you need to try and see God in your partner. So if you're doing the massage to the divine, of course, you will be doing this like with the 100% of your energy, your involvement, your devotion. And of course, then massage brings absolutely beautiful and powerful results. So with this detachment, with this unconditional approach, without expecting what's in it for me. So, and when you approach it in this way, you're getting to know your partner, you're connecting with their physical body, you're connecting with them on the deeper, more meaningful level. Of course, this will reflect on your relationship, on your connection, on your bonding. So that's the way to approach tantric massage. So this also can be approached as a preparation for lovemaking, because when we're doing massage, the body relaxes, the senses deepen, and of course the act of lovemaking will be completely different after such a preparation. The energy will flow, and when the energy flows, there's completely different sensations. You experience new unknown sensations. Also, as a result, you may experience this full body energy tantric orgasm. So this is just beautiful way of awakening the energy. And as we know, when the energy flows in the body, then it brings healing, it releases traumas, it releases blockages, it brings this fresh force, fresh life force in you. You're full of life, you're full of creativity, it's easier for you to develop in different areas of your life. It also gives this inspiration for spiritual development. So, like when there's movement of energy and no movement, it's such a big difference. And unfortunately, nowadays, what I can see from people, what I meet around, they just don't know this feeling. They don't know how it is when the energy flows in the body, what kind of sensation it is. That's what I see in many students. Because we are so blocked, our body is full of impurities, unfortunately, because of the lifestyle, because of the food we eat, because of the environment we live in. Our energy channels are not clear. That's why it's so difficult for them to be opened and for the energy to flow in it and bring all this healing and beautiful sensations. So you can compare it with the water somewhere in the pond where the water is not moving, when there is no current, so it becomes stagnant, it becomes not so clear, perhaps even smelly. And then you can take fresh river which flows somewhere in the mountains. It's full of this strength, this capacity. So same with our body. So our body, when the energy awakens, becomes like this river. It becomes clean, it becomes fresh, full of life. So that's how it's so important to be able to feel the energy, to awaken the energy and control the energy. So tantric massage can be seen, this, like as already mentioned, as a beautiful connection for people in a relationship, as a way to experience new sensations, bring the new depth to the relationship. And also it can be approached as a practice on its own right. You can just do it for healing, to have in mind this awakening of energy, unblocking the different blockages, bring different releases to the body. So, as you can see, tantric massage can be approached in many different ways. And no matter which way you take it, it's so powerful and transformative practice. And if that's something what resonates to you, we are teaching tantric massage in our retreats in Tenerife, which we organize regularly, and you're welcome to join one of our retreats. Also, if this information is interesting to you, please like it and subscribe to our channel, and perhaps share it with someone who might benefit from this information. So thank you, and we will be happy to see you in one of our retreats.